What's good, guys? My name is ArniMane, and welcome to the 29th episode of Would You Rather, where I answer random Would You Rather questions from around the web, as well as the ones that you guys submitted to me in the previous episode. If you want to submit your own Would You Rather question to me for me to answer in the next episode, simply leave them down in the comments below, and I'll get to them next week. And of course, if you missed any of the other previous episodes of Would You Rather, you can click on the link in the description below, take you to the entire playlist where you can watch whatever one you want and enjoy it. But without further ado, let's get on to this week's questions from you guys. Code Minecrafting asks, would you rather only be able to eat one food and one drink, or have a different one every time and never the same in a row, or never the same one rather? And I'm making the assumption that this is for the rest of my life. So forever, I'll be only be able to drink one thing and eat one thing, or have something different and never the same for the rest of my life. So when you say different things every time, never the same, it means eventually I'm going to get into the foods I don't like, the ones that I distaste the most, and which means I'm going to get to the stuff like black olives or olives, pickles. I hate pickles. Ugh. Mushrooms, pineapples, even like all kinds of fish. The only fish I enjoy is tuna, which means I'm going to have to get into cod, herring, salmon, all that shit. I absolutely hate it. And then eventually I'll get into the stuff like, the crazy stuff like Japan likes, octopus and stuff like that, and shrimp and blah blah blah. And I cannot stand it. I'm sorry, but I cannot spend an entire day eating shrimp or eating octopus. I'm sorry. uh, Even though it may eventually pass through, it may be just, I know you guys are like one day, but I mean eventually it'll be like, one day it'll be something disgusting, the next day it's something disgusting, and I might get something good, then something disgusting, and eventually I'm going to run out of things that I enjoy, and I'm just going to be eating things that I dislike, especially when it comes to things that I don't know what it is or I don't know what it tastes like. I mean, there are places that serve, horse meat or cow testicles and stuff like that, and that's just not for me. So I think I would much rather take the safe route and just eat and drink the one thing that I know and love. In terms of what that would be, I don't know. Part of me wants to say eat, eat and drink something that's healthy, water and I don't know, salad. But that part of me's like, fuck it, get a nice fucking cheese pizza, get a nice, bottle of Coke or something. But I'm very indecisive right now, but I'm probably going to lean more towards getting a pizza and maybe a Diet Coke or something, mainly because I'm diabetic. But anyways, moving on to the next question, which comes in from Egthen324 Would you rather look like Jar Jar Binks or talk like him and you cannot kill yourself? See, when it comes to the looks of Jar Jar Binks, you look kind of alien-like, kind of weird. I don't see myself getting any when it comes to female companionships, nor do I see myself getting a lot of friends. At least in this world. If I was in the Star Wars world, that probably wouldn't be that much of a problem. But in this world, like today's day and age, if I look that weird, that disgusting, it's going to be really hard for me to fit in socially and all that stuff. People will avoid me just because I'm different, and that's not something I want. I don't want people talking about me behind my back and all that stuff. But however, I think it would be fun, and I'd probably make a lot of friends doing this. But talk like him. I don't know. That's just me. I wouldn't want to kill myself to begin with. But moving on, next question comes in from Quino, who asks, would you rather have me, being Quino, as your biggest fan, or have Egthen as your biggest fan? Now, unfortunately, guys, Quino, I'm not going to answer this question just because of the fact that if I pick one, the other one's going to be hurt, and vice versa. So, just to avoid any kind of hate towards me from you guys, I'm just going to say I'm not going to answer this question. Honestly, I would much rather have you both as my biggest fan. And of course, any questions like this, I will be avoiding in the future. I will not answer them. I will not put them on the episode. Not to sound like a dick to you, Quino, but just letting you know for the future. But anyways, guys, let's move on to the next to the Would You Rather questions from YouRather.com. Don't forget, guys, if you want, you can submit your own questions for me to answer next week in the comment section down below. But here we go. Would you rather be in a car accident that kills only you, or be responsible for a car accident where you live, but your 5 closest friends and family die? See, I couldn't live with myself if I caused a car accident, or even if I was in a car accident and my 5 closest friends and or family die. I think that would be way too much for me. Not saying I would kill myself. I definitely wouldn't kill myself, but the amount of pain, like I'm saying, like the amount of pain that I would go through with those 5 people. I think I would much rather let those 5 people, the greater good is what I'm trying to say here. I would let those 5 people live and sacrifice myself and die in a car accident. It only kills me. And of course, look at that, 90% agree with me. Would you rather be a hippie or be a gangsta? I don't know. See, this one's actually kind of easy, because the hippies I find are really lame. I think I must be a gangster. I mean, in my head, anyways. I don't know. Just the hippies to me seem lame. Gangster it would seem lame as well, but at least to me they are more or less lame than a hippie. So I'm going to gangster. Wow, 62% of the people disagree with me. Wow, I did not see that coming. Would you rather randomly go limp or be deaf? So just randomly, as I'm walking down the street, I go limp. Is that what you're trying to tell me? um, I, I, I would honestly prefer just to go limp. Yeah, let's go with that. And of course, 73% of the people agree with me because I am never wrong. Would you rather be a regular on a daily soap opera or make one-line cameos in 3 large Hollywood blockbusters each year? I think I've answered this one before, but I'm gonna answer it again anyways. I would much rather make one-line cameos in 3 large Hollywood blockbusters each year. At least in my head, I don't know how the whole movie scene works and cameos and stuff like that. I don't know if you only make $100 for making a cameo or one-line cameos, but just the fact of being in a Hollywood blockbuster every year, you never know. Like, and just keep in mind, okay, I'm going to be in 3 large Hollywood blockbusters every year, so that's 3 a year. Eventually, someone may see me and my potential in those one-line cameos to where eventually it may allow me to go and do other movies and lead role and stuff like that. But daily soap operas, I find them to be very stale. You don't see very many actors or actresses that do daily soap operas become big in movies and stuff like that. So obviously I'm going to do the large Hollywood blockbuster cameos, one-liners and stuff. And 79% of the people agree with me. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Don't forget to leave your comments, your ratings, and click that subscribe button. And as always, stay dirty.